Yo, yo, my sovereigns, what up? This is Boba Fett,
Bubba Fett, Bubba Fett, Bubba Fett.
uncensored on the internet, with episode 90 of Splinterlands 101. Joining us once again, co-hosts of the show, finest gentleman who ever lived, Matt Clark.
Here's Matt Clark. He's one of the finest gentlemen that ever lived.
Howdy, howdy.
The man behind the Pouffet Poussey, Geotrix.
And Pouffet, Poussey.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, did you end up finding the town hall with your shout out for Pouffet Poussey?
Nope, I haven't looked. I've just been a bit busy, just you know how it is.
You'll just have to accumulate another 50k and do another one.
Yeah,
And remember this time, so I can clip it.
I mean, if I can look back maybe the past two town halls and watch those, which I haven't, I might find it, but I'm not sure. Have you guys noticed anything?
No.
You know what? I'm sure with a name like that, someone would have reached out to me if it was said.
I'll just accumulate another 50k, do it again, and we'll make sure that we know which episode of the town hall it's going to be, and I'll be able to clip it for the show.
Sure, that would have to be in the future though, because it does take a little while to rack them up.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of Splinterlands TV, and I got about 40k, so it's 50k is not easy to get to.
Yeah. I've had 2 shout outs so far, so I've found it easy enough to accumulate 100k.
Yeah,
just more
I
chat,
didn't-
that's all.
I didn't realize you got to press that little present for a while there. I just kind of ignored it for about 6 months. And then I started pressing it. Oh, okay, you get more channel points that way. So I'm old. I don't know if I mentioned that I'm old, but I'm actually, old.
You get more channel points by clicking it. Oh,
There's
when
a
it
little-
pops up and says that you've
Yeah,
got 50 or 60
assuming-
or...
I'm assuming if you don't click that, you don't get them. So I never,
Right, yeah. Fair enough. And Matt, you said you just watched a video by Claiborne about a land or release?
Yeah, so it was around 12 hours. No, it was 24 hours ago, roughly, I think, around Pretoria with Aggie and Liberty Lass, and they had Claiborne on just to have a little bit of a chat, bit of background. And yeah, there was a mention in there of items and spells potentially being closer than we may have anticipated. I guess it depends on how close you anticipated them to be. But yeah, we just sort of, before the show, the three of us were kind of speculating that maybe a lot of the coding work for 2.0 has already been done. The bare bones are there, and maybe there's not too much more to add. I don't know. It could be more decision making, and as Goldmatter has said on his tweet about it, we haven't heard from Yabba in a while. Perhaps he's sequestered away somewhere in a monastery writing the white paper.
Well, let's take a quick look at that video. It's about a minute or something.
Yep.
Yeah, let's take a quick look.
I think it's going to get a lot more interesting when 1.5 comes out. And what I really, really would like to see is more player agency. And I think that that's coming from, especially the things we've talked about, like spells, items, having like that other step to like actual, human kind of like interaction with how you want to counter your enemy's team. I think it's going to be a lot more interesting. Right? Like I'm pretty excited with where we're going.
It's on the way. That's a little alpha for the audience. It's a small audience. It's on the way. So it'll be here before you might have guessed.
All right, so not a lot to speculate on, but let's speculate anyway. What do you think it means, Matt?
Well, I think we need for the individual specific resources to come together, and I wonder if perhaps there's been some conceptual work in the background where, okay, we know what magic seeds are going to do and how readily they're going to be produced, and what items and spells they're going to need to they're going to be needed for, and how to make them, and all of that layer of and level of complexity. I could kind of see like 1.5 maybe is this massive platform. It's the base, it's the foundation. But then to code 50 odd resources on top of that is potentially not that difficult. I don't know. Couldn't code my way out of a brown paper bag, but if that's the case, then we may not be that far away from getting to the point where those research points matter, because they are the guys have said a few times they'll be gatekeepers basically. So I expect what will happen is something along the lines of, okay, if you have research points, then you can unlock recipes for manufacturing various items and spells. And until you've unlocked those recipes with the research points, you're not going to be able to know how to make them. So you can have all the resources, but you can't pull them all together and make them happen. So that would be, I think, a kind of organic way to make that work, and to limit things and to slow things down, because it's a difficult balance. You want somebody who discovers the game a year from now to still have a reason to save up his pennies and buy a plot of land and enter into the economy side of the game. But if you don't stamp the brakes on the guys who are here now, ready to go, completely prepared, massive stockpile of dark energy crystals, all the first mover advantage, heaps of land plots ready to go, titles, totems, Rooney. If you don't somehow limit, stamp the brakes a little bit, they can get such a first mover advantage that it becomes impossible to do, for anybody else to have any real foot in the door down the track. And so I like the idea of research points, perhaps putting a dampener on that, where if you don't have the points, then you just can't make the items and spells. You can still mine the resources, you can still trade them, you can still swap them in pools, but you can't turn them into the special winged boots that give flying, because you don't have enough research points to unlock that item yet.
And are research points accumulated at a per plot or at an account level? So if you've got 1,000 plots, is that 1,000 plots worth of research points available to that account, or is it just whatever's farmed on that plot is available for that plot?
I think it's at a region level. So if you own 10 plots in a region and 5 of them are farming grain, say 2 of them are farming SPS and 3 are farming research points, then those 3 would be all pooling together the research points for that region. I don't think it's at an individual level, because I know they've been talking about different territories having their own races and the like for who has the most research points in that territory. And so a single player who has plots in 2 different territories, different sides of the map, well, if their research points were pooled against their own name, then almost aside from that land limitation, then I could see that getting messy from that territory perspective. And I know they're going away from that with like time crystals and starting grain balances. If you have them because you bought the packages when you were surveying, then you need to actually take that grain that's just assigned to your name now, it's just floating off in space, and assign it to a region. Once it's there, it can't be reassigned back to your name, right? So it's like we've got this holding area now, but when it's moved to a region, then it's going to stay in that region till it's all used up, or you sell it or move it to a different region and pay your 15%, 15% charge for doing that, for moving it. So I could see research working in a similar way, where research points mined or generated on a specific region stay in your name on that region. They are soulbound, but I'm assuming that you need to either hit total, either they stay perpetually there and just your total keeps clicking over, and when you get to 10,000 you unlock this, and when you get to 30,000 you unlock this, etc. Or it may be the case that you've got a range of items and spells to choose from, and you then spend those research points, and then they're gone forever. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work. Or it might be the case that you actually have a potluck. It must be like Gladius cases where you spend your research points on getting a random recipe, right? And it might be a double. Who knows? Maybe you've got to trade the doubles. It's too there's too many maybes.
Too early.
there. Yeah, but it's fun to speculate.
Oh yeah, that's what we like doing the most, huh?
Speculate, Gio, speculate.
Spec you late.
Or you just mentioned
Yeah.
as well, like what you like doing the most. I thought you might have got the wrong, might have misheard Matt when he said speculate. Moving
I
on.
don't know. You've lost me, man. I'm sorry. I
Okay.
just don't. I
Uh,
don't get it.
you know how we were talking before about the price of Hive and HBD and all the rest of it. Because how low did it go? Like down to 26, or did it go lower? Hive?
I think so.
Hive's
20.
Hive's 29 now, 29 too.
Yeah. Well,
Mm.
during the week, it actually went over 30. And when it got over 30, I bought 800 Hive worth of HBD. And then literally that later that afternoon, it started going back down again. Because remember when I put my Hive in, I said that at 26 cents, I'm going to wait for a little pump or something. And yeah, it went over 30. So got an extra 4 cents a Hive for my 800 Hive.
That's a win.
But yeah, it's
Seems
a win
like the
finally.
first win in a while, man.
Yeah, I'm usually the other end of the ups and downs. Yeah.
Somebody else's exit liquidity. So SPS is at 1.5
16.
cents. Yeah, well, 157. So you're down 1% the last 24 hours.
It did go back up to 22, and I got excited, but then it didn't stay. Went back to 16 again
Yeah, it's been bouncing around
after
a
I
bit.
bought at 22 again. So both times I've bought, it's been 22,
Yeah.
2.2. Damn.
Yeah, say hey, some people were buying at like 50 cents, man. 60 cents, 40 cents, 30 cents, 20 cents, 10 cents.
That was so long ago too. I'm just looking at it now, and like a year ago, the price was still at 7 cents, right?
Mhm.
So all of that action, all of that price action where it was like really high comparatively, it was more than a year ago. It's crazy how the time flies.
Talked with one of my students during the week. We're talking about like the pandemic and all the lockdowns, everything we went through, and it's like most people, they've completely forgotten about it already.
Mm.
Like, it's like it didn't happen.
Yeah. Amnesia, man.
Tiananmen Square.
People it never
It
happened.
just didn't happen. Yeah. Incredible. I don't know how Dan Andrews got back in, but in Victoria, they're like, seriously, like you talk to people, they love him. Like,
Yeah.
must be the most brainwashed. We should change that to the license plates. Victoria, the brainwashed state.
Well, I think anyone with any sort of sense of dignity or self-respect or courage left Victoria 2-3 years ago. So, whoever's left is, well, I mean, you're Victorian to begin with, so
Well, I
that's
was West
already.
Australian. I've only been, I moved to Victoria just over 15 years ago, or thereabouts, probably a lot longer. I've been saying 15 years for so long, it's probably closer to 20 by now, I don't know.
I don't take offense to it. I mean, I feel exactly how you feel, really, about this place for the most part.
Yeah, it was zoom out and it's like Australia, to be honest, at this point. I'm like, I got no real.
Got no favoritism to the state, to the country.
No, I live here. That's it. And someone's on Facebook. Oh yeah, but if there was a war and somebody was attacking, you'd take up arms and all that. I said, to defend Canberra, I wouldn't miss MasterChef, right? I wouldn't miss Lego Masters to defend Canberra from whoever wants to sit in that chair. That's fine by me. Just fight and die over that. I don't care. Oh, but you'd fight. No, I wouldn't fight.
Nope.
What am I fighting for? What, the off chance that the new guys are slightly worse than the current guys?
Yeah, or better.
I got no evidence they might be better.
I'm willing to take that chance. Yeah.
I mean, even like with the whole dictator thing, with everything we went through here, and it was like the layback states, WA, Northern Territory. After it was all over and dusted, the lockdowns are finished, Victoria's starting to get back to normal. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, WA and Northern Territory go full dictator mode with their dictators. Worse than Victoria. Like, you probably saw the YouTube video of the NT Premier foaming at the mouth with one of his rants.
The crazy
went
eyes.
viral. Yeah.
Yeah, Gunner with the crazy eyes. He has those. Yeah. So creepy. Very creepy.
Oh,
That's
he was
like,
totally popped up.
Yeah. That's pharmaceutical, like psychotic drugs at work there. Like, been on Prozac or lithium or something to get eyes like that. Yeah.
You see that UFC fighter chase somebody calling out Australia, talking about
Sean Strickland.
Sean Strickland, that's it, not Chase. Yeah,
The
Sean Strickland. Oh, that
champion.
was great.
Oh,
That was
I
great.
loved it.
I don't know, Bob, if you can look up that and that little piece and post it in here, that'd be great.
Can someone
He's
drop me
like,
the link
got-
and I'll put it in.
We talked about. You guys did throw a pregnant woman in jail over a Facebook post during COVID. That must be talked about. Shame on you guys. How do you feel about that?
Personally,
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
which woman was this?
It was all over the news, man. How do you not know that?
A pregnant woman has been charged with incitement after police raided her Ballarat home. The 28-year-old live-streamed her arrest on Facebook after allegedly encouraging friends to attend a lockdown protest.
Here's the thing, Australia. I would like you guys so much better if you had a freedom of speech. So if you could go ahead and make a freedom of speech like the greatest country in the world, we would get along better. I mean, how is that not standard with you guys? How do you not have a freedom of speech? You have a government could say, if you say something we don't like, we will throw you in prison. Like, how the fuck do you rationalize that?
Are you confusing us with Russia or something?
No, I'm not. I'm saying that there is a pregnant woman who was thrown in jail during COVID. I mean, who else? Do you guys remember that? Anybody else remember that? He fucking remembers that shit.
You're under arrest in relation to incitement.
Incitement?
Yeah.
What on earth? Excuse me, what on earth?
Just put your phone down.
Can you,
In relation to...
my pajamas?
What's this?
Ultrasound in an hour?
Yeah, she's pregnant, so... Take it easy. What's this about? Just let me finish.
How long?
Let me finish and I'll explain. It's in relation to a Facebook post, in relation to a lockdown protest you put on for Saturday.
Yeah, and I wasn't breaking any laws by doing
You
that.
are actually. You are breaking all. That's why I'm arresting you in relation to incitement.
How can you arrest her?
That's...
True.
She urged people to attend an anti-lockdown protest in Ballarat this weekend.
Delete the post. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
She could face a jail sentence of up to 15 years.
So, and again, I love Australia and I love the Australian people. But you guys have done some fuckery, and so has America. But I think the moment Australia gets the freedom of speech, I'll like it more.
He was spot on, and I'm glad. Like it even took like an Australian couldn't even speak up about it. In the mainstream, it had to be someone outside, which is great. It actually just gives more. I don't know. It hits better. It hits better.
Yeah.
That someone outside cared to bring it up. It's good.
Yeah, and we deserve it.
Yeah, we do.
But back to Splinterlands.
Yeah. So yeah, I bought some HBD with my Hive. Still waiting for SPS to hike. No. I can't remember what I was watching. I was listening to an episode of the People's Guild.
Who was on it?
So I'm trying to remember. Anyway, he FOMO'd me out on septic slime, so I actually bought a septic slime because he mentioned like it's the only fire card with heal. It's like because they're talking mostly about the Rift Watchers and what's going to happen because of the burning and being able to buy with DC. It's already limited.
It is.
Those cards are only going to go up.
Yeah.
So I thought, do I just buy a bunch of packs and sit on them? And I was thinking this, and then he started FOMOing out, or FOMOing me out when he mentioned that he bought, like, I think he said he maxed out septic slime, but I only need to get into level 6 at where I'm playing. So I had a gold foil level 3, and gold foil was like stupid expensive. So I bought a level 6 regular foil and then just moved my gold foil over to my silver account.
The crazy thing is, I have that card as well. I think at level 5 or 6, but I never use it. But it's good for reverse speed and melee, right? Like, it is good for that, and it's got stun, which stun is really nice, you know. So maybe once the format changes a bit, who knows? Maybe it'd be more useful. It's just I don't know. I just haven't used it, nor do I realize or pick up on the bot using it as well, which is pretty strange, right? I mean, that's how you know, right? Well, what's more favored as well. It's a good indicator.
The septic slime is it got self heal or tank heal?
Self.
Okay, because I mean Cerberus has tank heal, but yeah, it's self heal. But you're talking about like modern, the only modern card that has self heal, is that?
Yes.
Yes. I think he's talking modern format. Yeah.
Mm.
Are you talking about walking
So
keys?
no, it was before then.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been catching up on some episode. When I'm playing Civ 5 now, I usually just listen to an episode of, because it's audio only. There's nothing to watch.
Yeah.
So I pop on the People's Guild, just have that in the background when I'm playing some Civ. Yeah. So combination of stun and heal. So
Yeah, it's nice.
level
Like I said,
6.
in reverse speed, melee only, man, it's good.
Well, in Magic only, I've been finding Oaken Behemoth is just huge because no one's expecting a melee attack, and because you can park him behind prismatic energy, and with his reach, he just punches on when everybody else is voiding, void armor, magic reflect, all of that stuff. The Oaken Behemoth just sits there and just So since that rule set came out, the Magic only rule set. I've just found finding a use for it. So I've been thinking if I was to stockpile, if I was going to FOMO into any card now, I think I'd probably go and buy up Oaken Behemoth. They're like $28 a BCX. So they're not cheap at the moment, but they're legendary cards and they're very, very useful.
It's a good card.
Well,
I mean, you've wrecked me many times using it. So.
Oh yeah.
I just checked my YouTube history. It was Axlet Twinblade.
Ah.
Yep.
Here's the Baron's Toolbox.
Baron's Toolbox, yeah.
Oh, I use that actually. I'm using it right now. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Handy.
Yeah, he's a switched on dude. I had my scholar playing my alt account, Fletcher Clark, and recently I've said, if there's any cards that you think we need, just let me know and I'll grab them for you. And he's gone through all of my various different alts, and my own account is I need 115 BCX of this and 123 BCX of that, and it's like massive long list. It took me 2 days to go through, and I'm so glad we got Peak Monsters. I'm not just doing it on Splinterlands. So so that took me several days to get all that done and shipped all across to him. But it's funny because I keep forgetting about other accounts that I have that have got a couple of dozen cards in them. I'm thinking, okay, I really got to do a bit of an audit before land comes out so I can really grab everything.
It's like super. I mean, you've had like 8 or 9 different employers, and you got like a few $100s and about 10 different super accounts doing nothing. Just got to put them all together.
Well, even then, there's a girl that I sort of introduced to Hive in the game early on, and we don't have a great retention rate, and she's moved on, and I don't even talk to her anymore. She stopped responding to messages and the like, and didn't really sort of, she's not engaging in it. I think she's a bit of a gypsy. But I looked at her account, which I have keys for, and just 40 alpha cards on there, and I'm thinking, gee, they'd look really good on my land, and she's not using them. She's her last transaction was 3 years ago, so I might just keep
Maybe.
a list. I might just keep a list of which ones
Yeah.
I borrowed from her and just put them to work on land. Well, until she asks for them back, right? Like,
Take a screenshot or something before you move them over.
Hey, fair
easy.
game, my lord.
Easy. Easy. She'll get them back with some experience and some splinters, and assuming that she ever comes back and asks for them.
We'll put them
The
in your
game moons
rental
will have that
account
though.
and rent them out till she comes
Yeah,
back.
I should have been doing that the last 3 years, but anyway.
Yeah, if they're just sitting there doing nothing,
Dude,
at
that is
least rent them
excellent.
out.
It's the joy of making accounts for people. This DM history of here's your keys, don't lose them. Actually, I could just, So, all good. I'll find them a good home.
Matt has could actually fill up all these plots with dormant accounts with like cards on them from alpha and beta.
Yeah, or just stuff I forgot about. So I keep everything. Yeah, I haven't lost the keys, which is good. Fingers crossed. So yeah, good fun, good times. So I'm not as but I've sent a whole heap over to so hopefully that helps him do better and earn some more and all of that. So I'm still up in the air about whether I'll just stop battling entirely when land comes out, or whether I'll just muddle through. My original plan was to keep battling and even keep a full set of alpha cards to battle with, and maybe hopefully do well in the phrase because nobody else has got alphas because they're all on land. But I don't know.
Or just come to modern. The terms and conditions just came out, right? Terms of service. So naturally, there are most of the big bot things will be shut down. So it's going to just be way better for you since you play manually anyway. Why would you want to be in wild just getting sloshed when you could possibly have more of a chance, right? Possibly, I don't know.
Greater rewards.
That is a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you might be right. That's a good compromise, right? And it's challenging for me because it's the new, modern is so much of what I rely on is missing. But it's kind of like a band-aid that's got to come off eventually, right? And if alphas have got so much more value on, that's
land.
a good point. Yeah.
And the rewards, it's a double win because you're getting all the bonus for your wilds on your land, and you're getting the higher rewards from the reward pool by playing in modern.
Yeah, for manually playing, man.
Yeah, also it won't be long before, when Rebellion comes out, Untamed will fall out of modern. And so that frees up all of my Untamed cards to go on land, and yet I'm still battling, although I've got to buy a lot of Rebellion.
And you have all the Chaos Legion packs that still need to be opened, which you can use again. My potions, I've got like 6,500. I know it's probably not as much, but you can use them all. I don't need them.
That's good. Thanks, man. Yeah, you did mention that. I've still got 4,500 Chaos Legion.
That's heaps.
And I've still got a couple of hundred Untamed as well.
Cool.
I've just been waiting till I stockpile a few potions and then open them up. But yeah, it's getting to that point there.
If you need me, let me know.
I'll hit you up for that. Thanks, G. I appreciate it. Mate.
Always, man. Always. You've helped us, helped me out heaps, dude.
Because we want to see
just going to get
opening so many packs. We want to see.
Yeah, for sure. I remember when you guys were like, "I'm just going to have one plot. I'm just going to have just one plot of land." And then how many? What do you got now?
Well, you sent me one, and then I bought 8 more. Yeah, you know how it is.
I've got 5 plots.
Nice.
Yeah, that's tidy. Yeah, because we're going for that that prefix title. That's good.
Yeah. So I bought 3 and surveyed 3, but then I bought 2 off Crypto Eater that were already surveyed. So
yeah, I've got 1 plot by himself in 135. I'm not sure what to do with him. Can't remember what that was for. Oh, that was that burning, that big deck burn thing promotion. I just pulled a random plot. Common, natural in a region by itself. It's just, I might just sit on him a couple of years and then flog him off. The only plot I ever sell.
Let's look at the neighbours around there and just DM some people. Maybe.
Oh yeah, that could work. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Or if you really want to blow a couple of hours, check the neighbours, then go look at their accounts and see what other plots they've got in areas that you want, and then you can just be specific and say, let's swap this one for this
Do
one.
a swap. Yeah, that's a good point. There's going to be somebody out there who's a big hodler. Yeah, because I'm spread out, but I'm kind of. I mean, one plot, it's just not worth. Yeah.
I'm not sure if I mentioned it. No, I'm not sure if I mentioned this, but I've been looking at the Pretoria land distribution, and it's very sad to see Shimmering Coast like be so like unsurveyed and unclaimed. It's very sad.
That was always going to be the case, though, right? Like,
yeah, but it's so sad. It's just it's so hard. It's just like, you know,
because it's the last one. Like, we weren't going to get to that one until all the others were done. So, I guess, we could have even not made it to Shimmering Coast. So the fact that we actually made it to Shimmering Coast shows there's still a lot of engagement here. So,
you know what's cool? Land is actually, well, okay, so I guess we can leave unsurveyed because they're still, they're in accounts, just no one's surveyed them in this particular region, territory, but the unclaimed ones are very, very important. 13,680 unclaimed in Shimmering Coast.
Oh.
That is heaps. Like, that takes away so much from the overall, 150K.
Yeah, you're right.
So it's even rarer. Like lands, okay, so 0 unclaimed in Great Lowlands. Okay, so maybe it's just Shimmering Coast that has the only unclaimed.
Oh yeah, because the way
we wouldn't
the way
have
the
made
claiming
it
works
to Shimmering Coast.
Oh, there, of course. Yeah, my bad. I stand correct. Yeah, so there's 13,680 unclaimed plots, or regions, whatever tracks.
Yeah.
Well, that's a plus because if someone joins the game tomorrow, they can still have the fun of getting a plot and surveying it.
Oh, no, I believe like people own that, but it's just hasn't been claimed. Like they're in accounts that have been inactive.
There's only one region that hasn't been claimed.
Okay.
That still exists as a totem. It's owned by Deer 3. DWR3. And that's it on the rich list. That's it. Tracts. Let's have a look. Thanks, Keokiz, for tract claim. We got Vugtus has 10 unclaimed tracks. Then SL Wax has 7. Splinterman has 2, and then there's a whole lot of ones, but only maybe 20.
Oh, okay.
26 individual tracks, and then I'd say all up 30. 35, 38, something like that tracks. But yeah, it's where we're up to, isn't it? On the claims with that goblin fella. We're never going to get all the way to everything claimed. I don't know what they're going to do with those plots.
I mean, how are they gonna? Because like, how unfair is it? Like you got Broken Lands, you got Pristine. They're all working like optimally, right? But like, poor Death again always gets the shit end of the stick in like many areas of the game, and it's like the same old story with Death, huh? Unutilized or underutilized.
So what exactly is unclaimed?
I don't know exactly what's unclaimed, but just I don't know, man. Like, here, I'll link it to you.
So if it's in any region, any splinter other than Death, like someone's bought the land. So
yes, exactly.
So what was claiming? I can't remember. What was claiming? What did that actually do?
Claiming takes your right to a tract or a region or a plot and puts it somewhere on the map.
Right. So this is going right back to the very beginning then, when someone scooped up a bunch of land at $20 a plot, and then they've just gone.
Bye-bye. See ya.
And it didn't cost anything, did it, to claim?
No.
No. So if you were still active, like, why wouldn't you claim?
Yeah.
Especially considering that you get airdrop points for surveyed
SPS airdrops.
Even today, right? You get the SPS airdrops. And that's where I'm sort of when they do roll this out, when 1.5 does roll out, I'll be a little bit. I think I'm going to lose out on the daily SPS airdrop because, and it's fine. I'm not complaining about how much SPS the game's given me, but a lot of people who are better prepared. They've got the cards, they've got the dark energy crystals. They've been sitting on all of that stuff for so long, watching me get a full share of the SPS airdrop, even though I don't have any of the stuff that you need to then generate the SPS on land. So I'm definitely gonna get a haircut. So, but I'm just gonna focus on grain and I think research points.
Research, yeah.
I got a big enough stack of SPS now that I'm sort of
You're like Oprah, you know,
My bags are
100K, 100K for you, 100K for you.
Everyone gets
That's good. You
100K.
gotta look after your boys.
Yeah, man. So good. Oh man.
As I mentioned before, I'm still in no rush for the next phase of things. It's going to be hard work. Like I'm going to have to rearrange all of my accounts because like trying to figure out the PP and all the rest of it. Because I've got some low level A and Bs that are in my bronze account because they're not high enough to be in silver. But some of those cards are going to have enough PP that's going to be better than the silver worthy or the gold worthy moderns that I've got in other accounts. Because I've got my gold account, silver account, 2 bronzes, and a rental account. Although my rental account's only making me like 300 deck a season now.
That's really dropped off, hasn't it?
Yeah, and plus I pulled a lot out of that to put into my silver accounts. So, my bronze accounts, I mean, because with the bronze, the staking requirements, like seriously, they're so low. And Geo, you pulled 76 SPS out of
From a
a
bronze
chest in one of your bronze accounts. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that one chest actually moved his multiplier.
Yeah.
On the bronze account.
Yeah. No, I'm quite like I find that with like 2500 SPS in bronze, like you're good. You're sweet. You're good, especially with like the guild bonuses and multipliers. You're good. Like that's all you need, more than what you need. So yeah, no, it's actually really okay. Like now that the SPS, staking things out, like it's not so bad. You know, like
it feels like progress, right? Like you get that win and you go, okay, cool. Every win is going to make every future win more lucrative. So it feels like you're gaining ground, which is
I like it.
Well, none of my bronze accounts are in a guild because the returns I'm getting from them, in my opinion, it's just not worth paying a guild fee for that account for what I would be pulling. But I pulled, because at the moment I'm getting like 22 SPS a day for the staking. You get your daily, you're claiming for staking, 22 SPS a day. So I just saved a bit of that up and moved them across to my bronze accounts. So I've got 100 SPS in each of my bronze accounts. And like that just makes such a massive difference to the multiplier. That got me to like 10 multiplier or something in bronze too.
Great.
But towards the end of the season, when they make it into bronze 1, it drops down to like 8 or 6 so it tapers off quite quickly as you move through bronze 1.
Yeah.
But I'm getting like 12, around 12 chests in the season rewards for those 2 bronze accounts that previously were getting nothing. And I'd spend all 50 energy on a focus and not even get a chest. But moving that 100 SPS across, now I'm getting like 2 or 3 chests a day in my focus as well. So
bronze is very easy to reach where you need to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm at what 2600 SPS and a 14.48x multiplier, man.
How did you get so high with that, or did you move it across from your main account?
the main account, and now the Ava's account, the alt one, has just been building up over time, like your one, like your one.
Yeah. But
So,
I manually I put 100 SPS from Boba Fett to each of my bronze accounts.
So because the plot Geotrix holds the plots, that's been building it up just on there. So I haven't been able to like worry about it, you know? I haven't really set much at all from Pufe. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. And I've got I think just over 1,000 SPS in my silver account. Because the difference to get to the next level of reward sort of thing is like huge in silver. Whereas just moving up in bronze is like doesn't take much, but in silver, so I need like I think the next one like 58,000 or something, was or 5,800. I don't know, there's a 58 in there somewhere. But for that, I'd rather just keep it accumulating in Boba Fett. Like, but 1,000 SPS in my silver account is, you know, I start the season off with a 10x or 11x maybe. But by the end of the season, when I'm in silver 1, it's like 6x. But you know, consider these accounts are just for spare cards. You know what I mean? Alrighty, so I guess it's that part of the show now. We're ready for some battling.
You go first, Bob.
All right,
I'm a centre.
I'll go first. Okay,
I'm
Matt's setting me one. All right.
We could scale it down if you wanted to do gold. Like,
That's okay, because like I enjoy this because I dropped all that bank earlier, leveling all those cards to diamond.
Yeah.
And now because the SPS staking requirements, I can only play in gold. So this is pretty much the only opportunity I get. And when Gio and I battle each other during the week, we do diamond. And I usually manage to beat him like 1 in 10.
No, sometimes he does really good, man. No, he does.
yeah, we all have our moments. That's what I love about this game. So we got gladiators. So that means because we've allowed gladiators in, so potentially 2 gladiators. Silent summoners though, and everyone gets cripple.
Silent summoners. Oh man, that's when you go with your Prince Julian.
Yeah, it's great because it's just such a no-brainer.
Yeah, makes all the sense. And a 2-mana summoner. How cool. Dragons though. And it's so cute, that card. The art's just so stupid.
Which card? Prince Julian?
Yeah.
It's funny because it's all J6969. It's his kid, and then he hates the game. But it's like, well, the card's now, part of the history of the game now. So here we are.
But
yeah, I love it. It's the only time I'm certain I'm making the right decision. Silent Summoners, PJ, sorted.
Yeah,
it's never going to be the wrong call. And then I look up and it's 99 mana, and it became, like
it don't matter. Yeah,
grabbed anything.
But at least for low mana. Silent Summoner.
Yeah. It's that extra little bit, especially if it's like a guild brawl. And I've already got +1 because +1 mana with the home ground advantage. It's like, that's not really fair for him.
Oh, why would you go with a 6? With a maxed out summonable level 4?
I could have gone.
You could have just went Sloan or something. Do you got a
Sloan?
Sloan?
Yeah. I forgot he's maxed as well.
So I think I'll win this one because I'll be hitting your Adelaide Brightwing straight off because she's got your lowest health, and she's your resurrect card too, so you won't get to resurrect. I think it's a win for me. I got 3 opportunists and 2 taunts.
Yep.
So you'd be working through my taunts all day.
Yeah. You Bigfoot.
Yeah, and he's quick too. He's quick too. Uriel is going to struggle to hit him.
He's only 3. Speed of 3.
He gets
Yeah, but
enraged.
he gets enraged.
Enraged. Yeah.
And then,
All right. Yeah.
Oh, it's cripple. Okay, yeah. Forgot about that.
Yeah.
Even though I just saw it.
Oh, Bigfoot's gone. Oh,
Oh,
Katie's
yeah.
gone.
No, not the Kates.
Yeah.
No. Oh, and the taunt, the other taunt. No.
Triage
Yeah,
was gone.
double taunt with an opportunist gladiator is really hard to get around because
Uriel
you're hitting
didn't even
everyone
get a
but
go.
my.
True. At least, like, you
Man.
took out some. No, you took out some, man, to be fair.
Right, yeah. Go on. Bring him down.
Well, yeah, I'll try. I'll send it to you, Matt. Diamond or gladiators yet? Cool.
Yep.
Man,
Take me down a peg. Take me down a peg.
I shall try.
Okay, so we have Stampede,
Yeah,
Opportunity, and Broken Arrows. So we're just looking at melee and magic possibilities. We have 41 mana cap, Fire, Life, and Earth. Interesting.
Trample, Opportunity, and Broken Arrows. Okay.
All right, we'll see what happens.
Oh, man.
We will see.
Don't know. All right. Let's just bring this up. I'll share screen.
So you've gone Immortalis, so you're thinking I'm coming at you with magic.
Yeah, exactly. Let me bring it up.
Yep.
For you, share screen.
That force field is going to suck. I've got a couple of...
And I've got the triage going on.
Yeah, I got a couple of decent, like Billa and Katie will both be hurting your... Although still with... Yeah, I think I'm in trouble here. I really think your slip spawn is... Although... No,
The
see,
fourth-
Silver Shield, the Knight's going to give himself Inspire, so he's now only doing 1 damage.
Yeah, force exactly. So
you've got a demoralizer in there somewhere, which I'd love. No, you don't. I think you've got this, Geo.
yeah,
I'm just going to be
maybe
hitting your slip spawn all day.
I don't know, but like
I've got. I mean, I do have Amplify,
first,
so
then Cats and Katie.
Your Grun's going to take a bit of damage from hitting my thorns.
Yeah, I know.
But that slip spawn is really just gonna hurt me bad because I'm just gonna hit her all day and not getting a punch through her. My melee guys that would do damage aren't gonna. Yeah.
once Jared gets some bloodlust, we've seen what he can do. He can just take out a
Yeah,
whole
but he's-
team if he.
But he's just sitting slip spawn for 1 every round. Who's he going to kill? He's just going straight to the back and hitting her for 1 because of force field.
But his opportunity, so he's going to go for. Oh no,
She's
yeah,
taunting,
he's going to
so
go.
she's going to.
Hey, I'm quite happy to play it. It's just so.
Yeah, let's just do it. I'm giving it to you, Gio.
Taunt overrides opportunity.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it does. Taunt's like,
Yeah. And he's got triage, and yeah, I'm not going to. Oh, look at that. That's. How did that even happen?
Because of opportunity.
Yeah, but I mean, I should have void armor. Might have to watch that again. Like Enchanted Defender should have been safer
and now
from
trample. Oh,
yeah.
That works out
Insane.
nice, actually.
Didn't it just? Yeah, no. Why did Enchanted Defender die so quick though? Did all his armor go through, or did Slip Spawn hit his 1 health?
Shatter.
Yeah, Shatter.
I just have to. Oh, Shatter, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, from Regal Periton. Of course, I couldn't on the small screen. I couldn't say.
Immortalis. Does everyone
drubbing
shatter?
Absolute. Oh, of course, yeah. Absolute drubbing there, Gio. Well done, mate.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, manage that one.
All right.
For once.
So I'll send you a challenge, Gio.
Yes.
You got to start racking up the wins, Bob. Join the winners' circle. And force Gio to the losers' circle. Come and sit here with us. Get in, bitch. We're going shopping.
It'd be nice
Loser,
to go shopping.
get in, loser. We're going shopping.
Remember sale of the
Mean
century?
girls.
Let's go shopping. Tony Barber. Only the
39?
Aussies will know that name.
39 and only cripple, man. That's all we got.
39 mana and cripples your only rule set.
Mm-hmm.
What splinters?
I'm already chosen Earth, but there's
you're right.
Dragon, Earth, and I want to say Fire. That's what I want to say. Oh, Earth doesn't have really many cleanse, does it?
Nah.
Not for.
Well,
What a shame.
Llama's like your only cleanse in Earth, I think.
Yeah.
There's
it is.
there's no cleanse in Earth or Death.
And you can't cleanse
Actually,
cripple
no,
anyway,
Death-
can you? You need immunity.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I thought, oh yes, immunity. That's right. Makes cripple redundant. Oh man. Okay.
Oh shit, Gio hasn't chosen his team yet. Better stop sharing. You got a sneak peek on my team.
I'm not looking. I'm so already just trying to choose. I get it though. I get it. Oh man. I don't know. Let's just do.
I told you I put forward the idea that the person initiating the challenge should have to enter their team before they send the challenge.
What's that?
I reckon that'd be good. So if
Why?
you're challenging a streamer, you need to enter. You say, I'm going to challenge this guy, and it says, okay, here's your mana cap rule set in your 2 minutes, and then you enter it all, and then go hit, and then it sends the challenge to the guy. So then, if he's streaming, he can know that the challenger's already submitted their team and can't watch him. You can't stream snipe him.
Yeah. So then the actual streamer can talk his logic behind why he's doing what he's doing. Whereas at the moment they've got to switch screens, so you can't, so his opponent can't see.
That's right.
But then again, while you're picking your team, you're actually on a different. You can't see what he's doing because you were looking at your screen. Because we tried that once, and like even just flicking across to see what the other person's doing, like it just takes so much time off of your timer. that even trying to get a sneak peek of the other person is going to cost you.
What do you reckon? Are you seeing it?
Yeah, and
I don't know. I'm a bit confused with this one. I'm scared of Lord A. I mean, he's got a lot of things that
hit back.
reflect that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I've got
magic
2
as well.
silences on you as well.
Yeah,
You've got
which
1
actually would.
silence.
Mm,
We've both put slipstream on the end. You got 2 taunts on your 2 martyrs on your Katrelba though. But I'm not doing any opportunity.
no, you're not.
Man, that is difficult.
Well, I'm
I'm gonna
hoping.
give it to Geo.
Of course you are.
I do love Cora, but I don't
Just-
see her. I don't see her affecting the win much here. She's not really melee attacking, as best I can tell. I know. Yeah,
No, she's not.
I'll give it to Geo.
But I was just hoping that once Lord A goes, she's going to come in with full health to start smacking people around.
Yeah,
But yet she's still doing 3 damage.
yeah, but she's not fast enough. She's not going to hit him.
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Look, we'll just play it.
Yeah.
It's that sort of game, isn't it? That match.
Triage on your slip spawn as well could be a factor.
So it's about number of hits too in Cripple, and all of Geo's cards are hitting slip spawn. Whereas that Fiend, oh, you did evaporate that slip spawn real quick, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Mine's gone now too. Oh, Katrelba.
Nice.
They're hitting that Chaos Dragon. It's just
There it is. There's the bloodlust.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Katrelba gets her speed up and she's unstoppable.
Sweet.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Couldn't
right.
hit the Chaos Dragon. Couldn't hit the Chaos Dragon.
Yeah, Void Dragon, yeah, it's a good one.
Avoid, yeah. I couldn't mouse over it because you were sharing your screen. I as you snuck
okay.
in there.
Well, I'm going to try and take him down because this is getting
Yes,
ridiculous.
you do. You must.
Yes. So I'll send it. Okay, yeah,
I'm sending.
Matt's already sent. Yeah, beautiful. Oh man. Okay, so 56, what is it? Reverse speed, fog of war. Are you not entertained? So that's another gladiator on top.
Yeah. So again, we got 2 gladiators. Life, Earth, and Dragon are the only available splinters. So no
Yeah.
fire, no water, no death. Okay. So fog of war, reverse speed. Interesting. It's hard with gladiators because when they get bloodlust, they speed up. So it's like that can become an impediment, right?
Yeah, it can. Yeah, it makes you not want to really choose them as much.
Yeah.
And then dispel becomes a liability rather than a help.
Yes, that's ironic, isn't
Good
it?
point. Very good point. Oh, dude. The time's been going way too quick for me. Like in
Yeah.
in these games. What's happening?
I've just submitted, but I'm not in love with it. You know, sometimes you submit, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to win this one. That's a great lineup. I've smashed it. You know that feeling. And sometimes you get humbled, but then other times you're like, yeah, I'm not feeling this at all. It's ugly. I'm just sort of
Yeah, look, I've chosen
ramming
it.
at home. Yeah.
33 seconds I've chosen.
So
And
you've gone with Immortalis, which makes a lot of sense because I'm always going to go magic in reverse speed.
Let's wait till we get it up on screen before we. Yeah.
what do
Alrighty.
you reckon?
You're going to struggle to get. Yeah, I don't know. So the shatter helps, obviously, but and triage, stun. Well, you can't stun.
You're doing
stun or afflict.
You're doing heaps of damage. 4, 8, 12.
Yeah, there's a lot of magic damage. Even Immortalis, I think. I mean, obviously he's reducing them all down. But if I can, if Dr. Blight poisons and afflicts Slipspawn, then maybe I'm in for a chance. It really depends on who finishes him off, right? Hopefully it's Captain Katie. But I think we'll have to watch this one.
Silence there as well on the psychic.
Oh yes, on the psychic, on the physic.
But so
yeah,
does
that's gonna hurt.
Warrior of Peace, man. Look at that.
Warrior of Peace. I
Matt's
love.
got 3 4s, so at least that's going to bring those down to 3 3s.
Yeah,
and then Immortalis with Void, that reduces it again. So yeah, that's why I'm thinking Dr. Blight really kind of needs to poison and afflict early on.
Yeah, good point. I guess we just play again.
Yeah, I'm really stuck on this one. I don't know which way it'll go.
Yeah. I think it's RNG. I think you could very well win it.
Oh, I think no. Hang on, your Mycelic Morphoid's gonna do, was it double damage or whatever to my? Giant killer. So Krallis is going to get wrecked by that, and she's going to get shattered. Yeah, that's going. No,
but
okay,
maybe Fly. But maybe Fly can come in clutch. Like you never know.
Yeah, I don't see this working. I think you've got me.
Well, he actually only did 3 damage to Krallis when he hit the Slipspawn.
Yeah, Slipspawn. Yeah, but his front card, Mycelic Infantry, sorry, is what I'm thinking of. Has Giant Killer, so he's going to absolutely crump Krallis. Okay, good. So there's.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't get poisoned.
See, I need Katie to build up some bloodlust, or it's not happening. Yeah, it's not happening. Well done, Gio.
Oh.
I don't see any way I'm winning
damage. No.
Yeah. No. Good work, man. He's unstoppable this evening, Bob. Can you do something about this, mate? Can you step in? Can you take care of
I
business?
still haven't played you around yet. Since the first
game. Play. Go. I'm happy to sit on the sidelines.
You send me a challenge. You just sit there in the winner's chair, and the Emperor's. I'm Caesar. You've earned it. Credit where credit's due. You've earned it.
I'm Pontius Pilate. Bad choice you made.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm always going to go magic when it's reverse speed, particularly if I'm trying to get gladiators, because it's mental image of a gladiator just missing and missing and missing because he's got too fast by killing the previous. Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about Pontius Pilate.
Oh yeah, he. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, I mean something important like my match.
Yeah. You really screwed up that choice.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
Okay.
So funny.
So we got 38 mana, water, life, and death. 38 mana, noxious fumes, odd ones out, and scattershot.
Oh, dude, scattershot's so wild. Hmm.
Oh no, my cleanse cards must all be even. Of course,
Yeah.
Matt will have an odd numbered cleanse card, I'm sure.
I got stuff. No, I
He's
don't
got
know that I do actually. I'm more about the resurrect though. I like cleansing with resurrect
smart.
in these in noxious fumes.
Just buff up, use Martyr, just let your little ones die to buff up, like, I don't know, the Katrelba or
Mm.
Cora or something. It's beautiful.
Yeah, I should have thought about that. I didn't do that.
Yeah. Because I find that in most games with obnoxious fumes, being on the offense can help, really.
Mhm.
It can sometimes.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I tend to go with martyr builds when I've got because there's two, like earth and dragon when I go for martyr builds, because you can really martyr up. You don't just have Mark's Rat, you've also got Vraz in dragon,
Yes.
or you've got that little green fella,
Fungus Flinger.
Fungus Flinger in earth. Yeah.
Yes. And you got Muskrat as a neutral.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you want to use all three,
Yeah. Yeah. But dragon and earth aren't available in this one. It's just water, life and death. So
Oh shit, I'm out of time.
that's okay. It's all right. Just panic.
Still got in. It's all right. I just got a time and it was like 0. It was like, oh no. I'm not confident. I am not
spell.
confident at all.
Oh no. Matt's got it. Oh, he's doing so much damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's me. I don't know why I threw the albatross in there. He's just going to die straight away. I guess it's just
We've
one
got
mana,
tank
so
heal.
just throw it away, right?
Yeah. And you got no triage to keep him up, or
Yeah. I still think it's mine. Maybe I'm not scared enough of your gladiator there, but I just don't see him punching through or doing any real damage.
no.
And I think my gladiator's gonna crump him. Especially
If you
after
can hit him,
Poseidon's
it'll be
done
over.
his job.
Yeah.
Yeah, my Poseidon's got immunity, so you're going to really struggle to get through him, because everything else will be dead, and Elmo won't hit.
I feel like you've gone real offensive, quite offensive, Matt. It's good.
Yeah, you've been talking to my mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Oh, that blast though.
That's
damn.
nasty. That's nasty. Oh no.
Yeah, that Poseidon in the right rule set is just exquisite.
Oh no. Okay. So you got force field, but it's done.
Your gladiator's gone.
Wow.
You
Okay.
haven't got close range. Oh no,
No.
poison too soon. Oh, I got excited for a second. Well, as soon as I saw you had ranged in the front, no close range, and bloop, the poison. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
damn.
No, it's the immunity that got him over the line. That was close though. That was early on. I thought, I've got this, because this is, you're just falling to pieces, and especially when Poseidon took out your whole back row, I was like, well, it's all over. But that got a lot closer than I'm comfortable with, truth be told.
Well, look, right at the end here, I got excited. I thought I was going to win.
Yeah. Well,
Time
mana
for a
boosting
quick
that.
one.
Yep, we've got time for one more, but it'll have to be quick. I've
Okay,
sent the
8
challenge.
minutes.
Back to
Oh,
basics,
God.
reverse
Oh,
speed,
can we
amplify.
just end this? Can we just choose another one? Give This is
Oh,
terrible.
after you said that, I totally want to do this one.
Okay, sure.
And if it sucks for you, it's got to be good for me, yeah?
No, I think it sucks for just the both of us because it's just boring. It's not that, it's not that eventful. Yeah.
Back to basics adds a whole new level.
Nah, it's sad. It's a sad excuse for a rule set.
You got to really think about your summoner on back to basics because
You do.
that's the only boost you're going to get.
Yeah.
Not a bad point. Not a bad point. Okay, I've just about chosen. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I've chosen. Whatever.
Righty.
Wow.
Mm.
Damn. I
But
actually did really well. One of the brawls, Grum is actually really good in back to basics because he's
yeah.
still got like good standing stats. Why didn't I think of Grum?
Yeah,
I
and
was too
Cora's
I was
got
too
not getting
core
bloodlust.
yeah, I was too core greedy. She just
Yeah.
overtook my thinking.
Yeah, this is game over in a big way.
Yeah. Let's just play this.
That's an undefeated episode
Grum's.
for you, Gio.
No, didn't you beat Geo right at the beginning?
No,
No?
I haven't beaten Gio today. No, there's this grin I
Uh,
get that I can't shake it. It's like this glee.
that was
and
an
I
absolute
don't feel that.
massacre.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
ugly.
Yeah, that was not good. That was not good at all. All right. I should have taken Geo's advice on that. We've still got 5 minutes. Stuff it. Geo, I'm going to send you another one.
Okay. Do you guys see me?
Yeah, I can see you. You broke up a little bit there, audio for
Okay.
a second, but yeah, you seem good now.
Okay. Let's do it. We can do a quick one. 29. Okay, so we got man. We got a bit, let's just say. We got a bit going on for us at the moment.
We've got everyone's got snipe, close range, and resurrect. All splinters except dragon, but
Ooh.
only 29 mana.
Oh, I'd love to get this. What splinters? Earth?
Yeah.
Yeah, Earth, everything except dragon.
Man, I would be Llama, Spirit of the Forest. A couple of martyrs behind her. Forget about it. Forget about it.
Forget about it. It's so good. Oh man. I
Yeah.
love that.
Yeah, everyone gets sniped. That's just martyr heaven. And resurrect. Everyone gets snipe and resurrect. Yeah, that's nuts.
All right,
Oh,
I've submitted. Time's
You
ticking
have?
away.
that was me.
Okay, yeah. Oh, so much stress. Okay. Let's do that. And we got 2 more mana. Yeah. Let's do this. I've chosen. Let's do it.
Okay.
Are you going to keep your flawless round, your flawless show?
I hope so. We'll see.
You've got your double martyr and your Katrelba again. And once
Katrelba
again, I
smashed
haven't
Rob.
gone with any opportunity. But because
You
of the
haven't gone
time
with any.
factor, I'm
Oh,
just going to push play and
Yeah.
we can.
Yeah, just play.
You know what? You could actually very well.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Bob's got this one.
Yeah.
He's just going to build
What?
up some.
Two misses from
What?
Katrelba?
Oh,
What?
that was rubbish. You were absolutely robbed.
I was completely robbed.
Why do I keep going for you?
How did Katrelba have
There it
two
is.
misses? That was just bullshit.
Well, she's double martyr boosted now, and she's got bloodlust.
This is going to be
Now Gio's
Katrelba versus
martyr boosted.
Katrelba.
Yeah, head to head. There it is. And again.
And again,
out.
yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Gio's got it.
His Katrelba's catching up.
Yeah, she's going to take out your Katrelba. That's the problem.
No, I'm taking out his.
No, there's the resurrect.
Yep. Oh no, yes, of course. Damn. Damn. No.
Yeah.
Oh no.
And then you kill, and then oh man, that's ugly.
Yeah.
Well done, Gio.
Oh, so close.
Yes, that's how you do it.
That's how you do it. That's how you do it. All right. Anyone got any wrap ups? We got a minute on the clock before we get cut off.
No, I'm pretty happy to leave it, at that.
Yeah, that's great.
Of course you are.
Congratulations, Gio.
Thank you.
Good
well
game,
played.
gents. Good chat.
Yeah.
Well,
That was a good game though. Like it was like backwards and forwards. I've got this. Oh no, maybe not. Yes. But then
It was that one fungus fling at the back.
right at the beginning though, two misses with Katrelba. That I was robbed. Absolutely robbed.
Yeah.
Thanks for
agreed.
joining us on episode 90. We will see you next week on episode 91. Splinterlands 101. I'm Boba Fett. Peace out.